Alright, what is going on, guys? FMU here, wearing a cowboy hat for no reason. I just thought it'd be pretty funny. I seem to be wearing a hat in a lot of the episodes lately, and there's a fucking door with those hook things on the back full of random hats and stuff, party hats and shit like that we've brought for fancy dress and bollocks. So I thought, fuck it, I'm going to do an episode of the cowboy hat, and you can't stop me. Oh, good lord, I'm selecting things at the bottom of the screen randomly. We've been kicking ass. I said to you at the beginning of this season we're going to struggle because we've got this, we've got that, we've got the other. But we have been better this season than we've been in the entire save. It's ridiculous. The kids have come good so far. So far. You can see, obviously, the opening day we got that great, in my opinion, 1-1 draw with Altrincham. We then drew one apiece with Worcester. Again, a very, very good game. Happy Gilmore, as I've started calling him. In fact, while we're thinking about it, where's the thing to change his name? Set nickname. There it is. We're going to call him Happy Gilmore because he is a happy guy. Yep, a goal from Happy Gilmore. And they came up against Mickleover and absolutely spanked them by 3-0. An Andrew Cartwright hat-trick. He got 2 in 5 minutes and then got the third on the 35th. He's the guy on loan from Swindon, David Beckham-esque looking fella, in terms of facial features, not in terms of stats. So really pleased with that. Happy Gilmore is Stephen Corley scored the goals as we beat Kers and Ashton by 2-0. We then got beat at home to Alfreton. We were piss poor in this match. Cartwright with the goal there. Happy Gilmore strikes again with Corley and Cartwright for a 3-2 win over Kettering. We then beat Telford at home 3-1, and Owen's own goal, Tommy Wood, who's a new player, I'll show him in a second, and Lloyd Irving with the goals. And then last time out, Tommy Wood again and Mitch Williams with the goals in a 2-0 win over Fylde. So we've had a really good start to the season, which actually sees us fucking top of the league. So what? You know, we are top of the league. I never in a million years would have expected us to have seen us at the top of the league at this point. In the last couple of games, where you go? The last couple of games, we've actually had to play Neil Colcutt in goal because your Boakye was away with Ghana under 20s, and he's out now for 6 to 8 weeks. But he has been fantastic. I really, really do believe I underestimated this kid. David Mohammed, who is a youth goalkeeper with a beautiful, beautiful hairstyle, he's actually classed as better, but I didn't want to throw him in yet. Colcutt's been here for a couple of seasons. I wanted to give him a go, and his shot stopping, his like point blank range shot stopping is superb. Really is. I've been really impressed with him. So much so that if he hadn't got injured, Boakye would have had a bit of trouble for now anyway, getting back into the team. But there you go. So today we're going to crack on and we're going to do 2 live comms today. We're going to do Tamworth at home and Bradford PA. I did consider doing Nuneaton, but I didn't want to. I thought we did that last year. This season we want to try and ram through, so I thought I'd do one to get the, so by the time Bradford PA is done, we've got 10 games done in the season, and then we're going to skip quite a far forwards and then do probably the end of season, because we've done this league and I don't want to be continuously just drawling through the league, so we're going to crack on with that. Finance is still looking healthy, 863k. We are making a loss each month at the moment, but hoping that'll balance out as we go along and get bigger crowds and more fans and stuff. Freaking flies. I'm dog sitting today, so if you hear someone barking and all that shite, that's why we've got a neighbour's dog round today. And also people next door still doing works on converting their house into a flat. It is absolutely roasting today, so I've got the window open, so if you hear some drilling and shit, I apologise, but it can't be helped. Devante Arancibia. I like the look of you, and you're out of contract. These are the players we stand a better chance of getting hold of. So I like him. I like the look of him so far. He's been released from Norwich. His stats aren't great, but he's okay. In terms of incomings, we've had 2 players come in, like I say, real quickly. Tommy Wood, a former Burnley trainee, he's got 2 and 2 for us. Those are his stats. You can have a quick pause and have a look at it there if you wish. And Jake Croft, a former Leeds trainee who's come in. Really happy with him, like ridiculously happy. He was out of contract. I was looking for all the out of contract defenders and he never came up once. My director of football goes and speaks to him and he's like, oh yeah, I'm well up for that, I'll come to you. Just a bit bizarre, really. The wheelbarrow is now a British citizen. A British citizen, apparently, is what I've just said. Okay, so we're going with in goal, obviously Boakye, and Cartwright's picked up an injury. How long is he out for? 4 to 5 weeks. Tom Wood's going into the team, and Andy Brown on the bench. Riley's really lost his place to Matthews at the moment. We need another. I suppose we've got Brown. That's going to have to be good enough. We do have kid strikers that we can rely upon if needs be, I guess, anyway. But yeah, so a little bit of an injury hit, crappy thing going on. That's the team we're going with Wood up top, Owen, Corley, Williams, Happy Gilmore, the wheelbarrow. We need to change the name to wheelbarrow, don't we, really? We need to do it. I can't remember if it's Barrow? Question mark? That'll do. So we've got Happy Gilmore and Wheelbarrow in the middle, Matthews, Davis, Croft and Welsh Hayes, and then Boakye in goal. I always give players nicknames off YouTube. I've always done it, like I always have. Because I think you give players nicknames in real life on the football pitch and stuff. So I've always done it on the non-YouTube things, thinking people will like it. But somebody said to me in a comment on a video a few weeks back when I referred to somebody as something, they were like, you should give them a nickname. And I was like, well, do people mind that? And they were like, no, dude, people think it's really funny, because then it kind of creates that bond a bit more, I think, between it feeling more realistic of having nicknames for players. So that's why I've done it. So there, have that in your face. So here's Happy Gilmore, Corley, come on. Oh, that's a terrible ball. They're in here. All good save from Boakye, and another good save from Boakye. As always, there's games this season. Oh my goodness! There's games this season where it's just been Boakye that's kept us in it, and of course the standing keeper Colcutt, he has done the same. Our goalkeepers thus far, I mean, they can only do so much, can't they? Really, but they have been the ones that have been the massive difference. They've been making some great saves, which has allowed us to get in front on games. Go on, Wood. Happy Gilmore, Wood. No! Mitch Williams scored in the last match. Back in the team today. Back on the score sheet. Let's have a look at Happy Gilmore. Beautiful ball to Wood. First time hit from Wood. Well saved. And Mitch Williams just alive. Just awake to the opportunity there. And straight on it. 1-0 to the Albion at half time. Jake Croft has picked up a booking. But it's nothing to worry about. We'll hit that, and we're going to drop down to control for the start of the second half, just to try and slow the tempo down. You know, try and sort of get a bit more of a grip of the game. Go on. Oh, Williams is in the one. That was so close. Uh-oh. No. Wah. Uh-oh. Very good. Come on, get it away. Well done, Croft. Here's Wood. Call it, a bit of a mix up there. Oh, what a goal! Jack Watts, I tip my Cowboy hat to you there. That was absolutely superb hit. Look at this. Bosh. Oh, the keeper nearly got there. That is a superb goal. That is a contender for goal of the season. Cannot complain about Casino. Well, I could say the goalkeeper should have fucking saved it, but we're not going to. That was a superb goal. But here's Wood. Oh, what a save! What a reaction save that was. Great goalkeeping and great fucking efforts in this game. We come forwards now. Matthew, go on. Come on, that's it. Balls getting! My substitutes! I apologise. I paused it while I went to go for a pee, and I forgot to start the recording. I brought on Andy Brown for Wood, and Andy Brown's just scored. I brought on Bowles for Owen, and he set up Andy Brown. So the two substitutions working well, but they're going to come straight down the other end and score, the bastards. No, they're not. Not yet, anyway. Boakye to Welsh Hayes. No. Oh. Come on. That's it. Nice. Steady. calm. Oh, tried to whip that in. Oh, well done, Happy Gilmore. Go on. Oh. Well done, Bang Tidy. I need to change his name to Bang Tidy. I keep calling him Bang Tidy. Oh, he's off. Off. Way, second yellow card. Cheerio. Never ate Cheerios. Never ate them. Never really wanted to eat them, to be fair. Can't give him a kick. Give him a kick, get it out. Woo, get in, another win. What a performance. What a performance. Well done, I'm very proud of that. Well done to Andy Brown for getting his first goal. Absolutely superb. Get in. So what we'll do is now we'll head on over to the Bradford Park game, and they're 22nd in the table. Well, they were. How did they get on today? They drew 0-0, so they're still 22nd in the table. So we're going to crack on and get over to that match. So I'll be reconvening with your face in a minute, all right? All right. Right, a few things have happened since the last match. We've drew Alfreton in the second round qualifier of the FA Cup. Your boy Aaron Sibia has joined. I've definitely checked. I did spell wheelbarrow right. It's not a word I spell very often. For some reason I convinced myself I'd spelt it wrong, but I kind of knew I hadn't. And Andy Brown is being an absolute bitch about not playing. He's been complaining in the media saying, I want to move away because he's not playing me, but he's not actually come and spoke to me at all. And Graham Montgomery has asked for more first team football, which is a fair shout. I've been playing Owen out of more sentimentality than anything else. I mean, he's a great player, but I've been kind of thinking if I leave him in, he might find that form from last season again. He might start getting the goals again, but he hasn't just yet. So a bit more rotation is required. Been a very even start, but I think they've probably shaved it, and Boake forced into the save there. Oh, and they've headed just over from the corner. This has been the good save. Well, it hit the post and Boake rebounded it out. Been a very even first half. Like I say, they've shaded it just. Oh, we've scored! Oh, penalty. Oh, couldn't we just let the goal stand? Brown scores from the spot. See, if you score, Brownie, I'm going to play you, you bell. You know, he's like, oh, I want to play in the first team. Oh, I don't like you. You're not playing me in the first team. Well, the reason I'm not playing in the first team is because Cartwright plays, he scores goals. Wood plays, he scores goals. You, up until these last two games, do fuck all. That's why. Start doing what you're doing, and they can bitch at me about not playing because you are keeping them out of the team, you knobhead. Only joking. I know Andy. He's a good lad. I know him not as well as I know some people, but I know him relatively well from his time at Hinckley and then Eton. Oh, you twat. I pressed the completely wrong thing, but it seems to have had a relatively good effect on people. That's bizarre. That is very bizarre. I was expecting an absolute backlash there, but we got away with that one, didn't we, eh? We're going to get one straight from the start? No, we're not. Uh-oh, well cleared. Go on, Montgomery. I know you're not very quick. Oh, that's a ball, that is. Oh, counter-attacking Andy Brown. Ooh. I was going to start singing a song then about Andy Brown, but my mind went completely blank. He's here. He's there. He's every fecking where. Andy Brown. That'll do, won't it? That's all right. I think we got away with that. Fecking hell. Let's make a substitution. That'll break the tension. I think Bang Tide is going to come on. I think we're going to do that. Lloyd Davis can drop out and Tidy can come in. And do we play Lee Bowles? Yeah, go on. Let's give him a crack in the attacking midfield role. I'm really pleased so far with the way these kids have kind of just taken to the challenge and got on with it. They've done really, really well. Oh, well cleared by Happy Gilmore. But Glasgow, the entire country of Glasgow, I believe that was there. Oh, what a save. This goalkeeper. He's rivaling the brilliance of the guy in last year's Hinckley save. What was his name? I can't remember his name. The guy was signed from Arsenal. Oh, good save. cleared away. I can't remember his name now for the life of me, but he was amazing. An amazing like reflex player. The wheelbarrow question mark has been booked. Do we need the? We don't really need the question mark there, but I'm going to leave it. It's original. It's vintage. It's vintage, son. Go on, that's it. Oh, that was an absolutely fecking woeful ball. Come on. I think what we've achieved, I don't want to tempt fate here, but what we've achieved, apart from a 2-0 win, is we have achieved that togetherness that we built at Perugia and Inter Milan in Grassroots to Greatness. The philosophy is working already. Andy Brown, I'm very pleased with you. I'm going to leave. I'm glad you're angry because since you've been angry with me, you've become a better player. So I'm going to keep that anger, and you've got a good whack of time now to battle it out with Wood for the starting striker role. So that'll be another job interview. I get offered every single job interview from the Vanarama North, South and below, and sometimes Vanarama National Leagues at the moment. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. And the amount of times I have to say in the freaking press conferences, yeah, I'm not interested, mate. So we're going to drop you down to the under-21s for your recovery period so I don't get tempted to try you and injure you. That's just a personal thing, that is. I have to do that, otherwise I end up destroying their lives. Healy's back from suspension, but he's going to struggle to get in the team because Lloyd Davis has been in fine form. Let's have a look at Lloyd. He's got a bit of a shit haircut. His mum couldn't afford to pay for his hairdressers. He's only on £5 a week. He can't afford it himself, bless him. So his mum whopped a bowl on his head and cut around it, and that's what he's dealing with. So he's actually a defensive midfielder, but plays well in defence. Got good tackling skills. So really pleased with how he's done. Again, none of these players are spectacular. They're just working at the moment. They're just doing what they do. Jonathan Bang Tidy, he's had a haircut. Looks kind of cool. Bit of excessive gel with that point there, but he can get away with it. He's a central defender. His stats aren't great, but he's been brilliant when he's come in. So we're doing all right. We've done something. It's that togetherness. It's that team. We've got a small squad, plus the kids in the under-21s and the under-18s that can come in when needed. And it's working, and that's what matters. It's working. They're together. They're strong. This is a weak-ass team, but together we're like a fucking brick wall. And on that note, guys, I'm out of time. But as always, it's been an absolute pleasure, ma'am. I'll be in your face. Thank you, ma'am. Bye-bye. Shocking. What was that all about? Oh, look at me. Twat.